Gather around, and let me spin you a tale that'll send shivers down your spine. Picture this: being a king or queen in the olden days was as risky as pulling a golden ticket in a game of Russian roulette. Between the villains lurking in the shadows, scheming relatives, and poison, oh, that dreadful, silent killer, royalty had more to worry about than which robe matched their crown. So, what's a king or queen to do? Enter the mythical unicorn horn, or as they called it back then, the alicorn. Forget bulletproof vests, these folks were willing to pay a treasure chest full of gold for one of these bad boys, convinced that it would neutralize poison or even make a goblet explode if poison ever touched it. Crazy, right? Even level-headed Queen Elizabeth I drank from a unicorn horn cup. Yeah, she thought it was like having an explosive diffusal kit for her royal wine. And where did these so-called unicorn horns come from? Well, spoiler alert, they were actually narwhal tusks. Yep, those spiral-toothed whales from the Arctic. But hey, when you've got Viking traders playing it up, the myth spreads faster than wildfire. Fast forward a bit, and these horns were more popular than the latest iPhone. Everyone who was anyone had to have one. Pope Clement gifted one to King Francis I, all decked out in solid gold. Philip II of Spain had a dozen, because why not? And some even had a throne made entirely of these tusks. But here comes the twist: King James I, after spending a fortune on a unicorn horn, decided to give it a test run. He gave a servant poison, followed by an antidote of powdered unicorn horn. And guess what? The guy kicked the bucket. So, what's the moral of this epic tale? As science rolled in, superstitions took a back seat. It turns out, some old antidotes had a grain of truth, like certain clays and fossilized shark teeth. But the unicorn horn? That's just gathering dust in royal museums, a relic of an age where myth, magic, and mortal danger were all in a day's work for the crown. And there you have it: life, death, and the myth of the unicorn horn. A tale that even Hollywood couldn't make up. Stay curious, my friends.